What is going on, everyone? My name is Under the Radar, and welcome back to the Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battles. I'm recording these way in advance, so I do apologize, but my parents are having their 20th wedding anniversary this Saturday, so that's really cool, and I'm really happy for them. So I'm not going to be able to record a whole lot on Saturdays like I normally do, so instead I'm going to attempt to get these done a tiny bit early. So we're going to be in OU today because that's what I asked for and that's what people replied with. So I want to be bringing a team that I made a little bit half-heartedly, I'm going to say. It was starting out with this Choice Scarf Jirachi. I knew I wanted to use Jirachi for some odd reason. I just love Jirachi. It's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Iron Head, U-Turn, Ice Punch, and Healing Wish. Healing Wish to keep up sweepers, and I also plan on having a Volcanion on this team, but we'll get into that later. This thing just is a very nice check to a lot of offensive threats that could be faster. Mega Gardevoir goes really well with Volcanion, and as I said, I did have Volcanion on this team beforehand, so we have Hyper Voice, Psyshock, Focus Blast, and Shadow Ball, just standard offensive. Then we have a Scolipede, a Life Orb, Adamant, Protect, Mega Horn, Poison Jab, Sword Stance, Scolipede. I probably should have Earthquake on this over Sword Stance or Protect, however, I like having the setup and I like having the guaranteed speed boost. Next we have an offensive Leftovers Zapdos. This thing is timid with max special attack, max speed. I could have hazard removal, however I'm opting to be a man and not have hazard removal, so that's a thing. Just Thunderbolt, Heat Wave, Hidden Power, Ice, and Volt Switch. Very standard, basically. So now we have our Spadef Gliscor, basically the exact same Gliscor that I brought last week, but this one has Stealth Rock, U-Turn, Earthquake, and Roost. Doesn't have Taunt. I'm not that worried about hazards on this team. I don't have anything super weak to it aside from Zapdos, and even then Zapdos is meant to just punch holes in potential bulky waters that could be coming. So next we have Quagsire. Now remember how I said that I originally had Volcanion on this team? Yeah, well, I hate Volcanion, so instead I have Quagsire because I realized that setup supers were actually a massive problem for this team. So instead I opted to go with Quagsire so that way I could potentially not lose to Belly Drum, Azumarill, and Sword Stance Bisharp. So that was that, and this thing just it's basically there. Whenever I have something in and Azumarill comes in, I'm going to attack it. I'm not going to let it set up for free. So it'll lose damage, pop its Citrus Berry early, and then 2 Earthquakes kill it, while 2 Adamant Play Roughs cannot kill me, especially since I'm unaware. But that's this thing. I really like it. Why I have minus special attack is because I have Scald and Ice Beam to hit Lando and Garchomp. So I really like this team. Let's go ahead and hop over to the battle. Okay, so here we are. We were facing Danekki. He is an awesome dude. Go check out his Twitter. I'll leave a link to it down in the description below. Also, if you could, make sure you leave a like on the video if you did enjoy. I'm not going to go over the team because I already did that. And let's just go ahead and click Battle Start, and we will click my party Pokemon because this ain't no PU battle. Hopefully my capture card doesn't lag too poorly. Too badly, I mean. He does have a Volcanion. He also has a Celebi and a Diancie. Lando. So basically, his entire team hates Jirachi. Like, literally, I see 4 things that just die to it if I had Zen Headbutt, but I don't, so that sucks. So, I think my best lead might actually be the Zapdos. Because if he wants to go off this Lando, I'll outspeed unless he's Scarfed, which he probably is, judging by the makeup of this team. I'm going to lead off with Jirachi, actually. I can U-turn out, I can go into Gliscor. I think that's my best play. His team really hates Mega Gardevoir, too. Even, whatchamacallit. Let's go ahead and click Confirm. By the way, I have in-game sound for the first time ever from the actual capture card. It's not through my mic like it was before. I'm so happy I finally figured out how to do it. OBS stopped hating me. Let's go ahead. He's going to lead off with his Diamond Queen, the Diancie. So I'm really glad I led off with Jirachi here. By the way, shout out to 1C2 Marvell for genning these mons for me. I could have done it myself, but I needed it in a rush, and thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. He's not going to stay in here. Like, there is absolutely no chance he's going to stay in here. So, I think I'm just going to U-turn. Iron Head is stupid obvious. You could go into his Scarm. You could realistically do anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and click U-turn. Let's go ahead and see what happens. So, he's thinking. He could be Mega Diancie. That could be a thing. However, Yeah, he's Mega Diancie, so that's pretty okay. I have many things that can check this thing. Like this Jirachi, for example, can check it pretty well. He's going to protect, and he's going to see that I'm locked into U-turn. Quagsire does switch into this thing fairly decently. So does my Spadef Gliscor. So I'm still going to click U-turn as if I have a choice. I'm going to go ahead and click U-turn. He probably knows I'm Scarfed, judging by the makeup of my team. He's going to withdraw, so he's going to go into a Scarm here, obviously. Like Scarm. Lakitu? Ooh, Lando. Okay, this is actually really good because his switch-ins to Quagsire don't really exist too much, aside from... Is that defensive? That is defensive. That's very important to know. That's very important to know because I could go into Gardevoir here, and I could go into Zapdos and click Hidden Power Ice. I'm gonna go into Zapdos and click Hidden Power Ice because it'll do a lot of damage to this thing. He can't knock me out with one Stone Edge since he is defensive, so I think this is my all-around best play. If he wants to go into anything, really, I can kind of just nuke it afterwards, including the... Let's just go for the Hidden Power Ice. Not even gonna think about it, leftovers. Even if he wants to go into, say, the Volcanion, I have Volt Switch. I can beat it 1v1 with Thunderbolts, except if he's Specs, he could beat me depending on burns. He's gonna stay in. Let's see how much this Hidden Power Ice does. Oh my god, no. Okay, so I need to get up rocks. ASAP. ASAP. 4 ASAPs. So, let's go ahead and do that. This makes me nervous. By the way, if the audio does lag, I'm still trying to figure out how to get the audio perfect on my capture card. So, just bear with me on this. I really appreciate it. But let me know if you guys enjoy the in-game sounds more so than if I didn't have any sound with it at all. Just let me know that. I would really appreciate it. I think I'm going to Volt Switch here because I lose absolutely nothing from it. I could get some more chip damage off on this thing. I think I might, since he doesn't have many setup sweepers aside from maybe the Celebi, which could be Calm Mind or Nasty Pass. If he Nasty Passes into Volcanion, holy balls, that's scary. I think I might Volt Switch and go into... I can't go into my Gliscor. I'm definitely going to Volt Switch, though. Let's see what he does. He's going to stay in. I can't tell if that's Assault Vest or not. I can't tell. I don't feel like calking because this is just a friendly battle. If he's going to knock off, I think Quag might be my best play. Because Quag really doesn't do anything now that the Lando is weakened. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into Quag. If he knocks off, he can knock off my leftovers. It's not that big of a deal. But I'll still be able to get some good damage off on this thing. He does go for the knockoff. That doesn't do a whole lot. Let's see. What do I want to do? I kind of want to EQ because I do not want to let this thing get Guts if he's Guts. So I'm just going to EQ, get some damage off on it. Not that big of a deal. He's going to Drain Punch. Let's see how much damage this does. I am physically defensive. Ooh, that does a lot. That does do a lot. I don't really like that too much. Just go ahead and go for this EQ and see how much it does. Okay, so I've seen what he's going to do with this thing. So he is not going to Ice Punch because I'm a Quagsire. He's not going to knock off because he's already knocked off my item. So I have a free switch into Gliscor to get my Toxic Orb off. Or I could go into my Scolipede and really scare him with a Poison Jab. I could set up on him. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go for the win right here, and I'm going to go into Scolipede. I'm going to make a very aggressive switch. I don't really lose a whole lot from it because I still have ways of checking the Celebi and things of that nature with my Jirachi. So that's not a huge deal. He's going to go for the knockoff. Ooh, that sucks. Actually, not really because I'm Life Orb. So now, what can I do? Knockoff shouldn't kill me now. I'm going to Swords Dance. Actually, no. This gives him a free switch into Scarm. I should have thought of that. I need to get my Gardevoir Mega Evolve so I can hit this thing harder. I'm going to pull a double. I'm going to pull a double into Zapdos. Because this, like, Skarmory can literally come in on this thing every single day of the week and not even feel bad about it. So I'm going to go into Zapdos expecting that. I'm going to switch out first, go into Skarmory. Like, that's honestly his best play. That's what I would do, because if I set up a Swords Dance and I have, like, Rock Slide, that could potentially be problematic for his... He's going to go for the Ice Punch. No! Oh, that was such a bad prediction. I lived on 1, so that's a good thing, I guess, but... I think I'm just going to go over the Thunderbolt to get damage off on this thing. Oh, man, this game just got so much harder because of that Zapdos now. Now I have to... I could Healing Wish this thing up. I'm going to Healing Wish this thing up later on. I'm going to Volt Switch, get some more damage off. I'm going to sack off my Quagsire. He's going to Mach Punch. This actually might not kill me. Oh, shit. I didn't even think about that. Didn't even think about that. It's fine. I still get the free switch into Gardevoir that I wanted. I'm sorry if you can hear my dogs barking. My mom just got home. He does have Iron Fist, so I could have scalded him and potentially burnt him. That sucks. I'm going to Mega Evolve, and I think I'm just going to go straight for the Hyper Voice, because even if he goes into his Skarmory, he's not going to be able to take Hyper Voice plus Focus Blast, I think. Maybe he might be able to, but let's just go for it and see how it goes. Let's go for the Hyper Voice. By the way, that nickname is perfect. It's absolutely hilarious. He's going to sack off his Lando, which is interesting to say the least. Oh, man. I cannot believe that I just lost my Zapdos like that. That Zapdos did so much work to that Skarmory. That sucks. That really sucks. I think I might have just lost that game, actually. Because now I have to rely on this thing hitting Focus Blast, him not having Iron Head, Diamond Queen. Man. This blows. This really does blow. I could sack off Quag now, but... Oh, man. I think I'm actually going to sack off Scolipede instead. I think I'm going to sack off Scolipede instead, because I need Quagsire to help weaken the Skarmory. I can recover up on it, and I can stall it out a little bit, and I'm still able to take on the the Conk. So I think sacking off Scolipede right here is my best play, then going into Jirachi and clicking Iron Head. I could click U-turn, but oh man, this bites. He's gonna go for the Diamond Storm. Not gonna be that big of a deal. If he gets a defense boost, that's kind of that's almost better for me, because I think he can stay in on my Jirachi, which he can't, believe it or not. Even at +1, this thing still dies from Iron Head because he doesn't get it. So I'm gonna go into Jirachi. I think he's gonna protect right here to scout what I'm gonna do. But I'm going to go for Iron Head no matter what, because once I go for Iron Head and he protects, he can know that he can go into Skarm. I can go into my Gliscor. I can get up rocks. I can do a whole bunch of different things. I could also knock off. I'm pretty sure I have knock off. I have knock off. Right? He does go for the protect to scout. Yep, that's what I figured he would do. This sucks. This really, really sucks. Really, really sucks. I'm going to go ahead and switch into my Gliscor, I think. Because he's not going to stay in. He knows he cannot take an Iron Head. So I'm going to go into my Gliscor. Get off my Toxic Orb. Get up rocks. I'm going to switch out. So he does know I'm Scarfed if he switches out here. But he should know I'm Scarfed anyway. Like, it's just kind of obvious. Let's see what he did. He's going to withdraw. He's going to go into Skarm here. I'm willing to bet money on it. Donuts. Oh my god, he's making such aggressive switches. That's not even that aggressive because... Oh my god, that sucks. I think I'm about to get completely blown back. Like... What do I do? Losing that Zapdos lost me this game so quick. I can't live a Steam Eruption. Like, I know I can't. But I think I need to fire off an EQ anyway. I need to fire off an EQ. I have to. He's going to withdraw. Ooh, I just got some good damage off on this Conkeldurr. This might actually be able to 2-hit KO it because Conkeldurr isn't super bulky on the physical side. Ooh, that's going to be close. He's going to Ice Punch here, so I think I'm going to U-turn into my Jirachi. Pretty sure. I'm going to U-turn. Yep. I'm going to U-turn. Get off a little bit more damage on this thing. Oh my god, that Volcanion is scary AF. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll do this. I'm going to go right into Jirachi. Jirachi could technically bring this back with Iron Head flinches, realistically. He's going to go for the Ice Punch. Cool. Cool beans. Cool beans. He's going to be scared of the Psychic type move, so I think I'm actually just going to go for the Iron Head. Get off some damage. If he goes into Skarm, that's not bad. I can go into my Gliscor afterwards. I'm going to go ahead and click Iron Head. He's going to withdraw. He's going to go into Skarm here. I know he is. Why is Skarm not coming out? I cannot beat it. I cannot beat Skarm. Well. This sucks. I think I might actually have to flinch this thing to death. Let's go ahead. Let's try it. Let's just go ahead and try. Jirachi, don't fail me now, buddy. Flamethrower. Damn. You want... Why does that flamethrower look like it's coming out of its hoop? That's insane. I'm gonna go into Quag and I'm gonna attempt to recover up. I think that's my only way of winning right now. I really think that's my only way of winning, is going into this thing, clicking recover. Oh my god, I'm getting blown. I have not been blown back like this in a regular Wi-Fi battle, like, in a very long time. But I made a serious over prediction. He's going to withdraw. I'm going to get my recover up, so that's always good. Onion Fairy. This monster. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm going to go into my Gliscor, because if he goes for like a Leaf Storm or a Giga Drain, I can live it. Because I'm Spadef. If he goes for Leaf Storm, we won't be able to run me out after +2, I think. He's going to go for the Giga Drain. Let's see how much damage this does. That did like close to 0, so that's good for me. I'm going to go ahead and click U-turn again because it's going to do a shit ton of damage because it's 4 times effective. Let's go ahead and go for U-turn. He's going to withdraw, which is good. This means I get to go into my... Now the Gliscor comes out. Now the Gliscor comes out. Out of all times, it could have come out. Now it does. I'm gonna make a very aggressive switch into my Mega Gardevoir, I think. Very aggressive switch into Mega Gardevoir. Because I need to click 2 Focus Blasts to win, no matter what. So he has leftovers, which makes me think that he's more Spadef, so he might not actually die to 2 Focus Blasts, which is really, really scary. Gardevoir, I need you to hit this. And he has Iron Head. Oh, man. Good game, dude. That prediction with Zapdos, I just had... When I lost Zapdos, I just completely got blown back. Which sucks, honestly. Like, it really does, but... That does... If I had hit that first one, too, I could have come back. Oh, if I had hit that first one, I might have been able to make a comeback. And that sucks. I think I'm going to go into my Quag and Scald a couple times. He beats me with Volcanion. That sucks. If he doesn't click Steam Eruption on me at least once, so I'm going to be a little disappointed because I haven't seen that animation yet, like in ORAS. Well, since it's been released in the actual game. He's going to withdraw. He goes into his... Big Black Cock. Yep, I just said it out loud, folks. Scald. It's good damage. No burn. Why would it burn? Of course it won't burn. Let's go ahead and click Scald again. He's Iron Fist, so I know he's not Guts. So eventually, if I do burn this thing, I will be able to stall it out. Why Why is that doing so much damage? Can I get the burn? Please. Thank you. Thank you. How do I win this game? I don't win this game. I can't win this game at this point in time, so I'm going to click recover right here, because if he goes for drain punch, he might die to burn. I'm going to go for a recover, get to as much health as possible. He's going to withdraw into Celebi, though. I know he's going to withdraw into Celebi. I should have gone for Ice Beam. Yep. I was so close to clicking Ice Beam, but I couldn't risk it. Oh, man. I got absolutely destroyed this game. I'm not even ashamed of it. Like, his team is really cool. I really, really, really like it. Scarf the Giga Drain. I'm not going to try to fight it. He's going to go with the Psychic. Okay, so I'm going to get this Ice Beam off, which is pretty cool. This Ice Beam is going to do a decent chunklet of damage. Actually, JK, that's nothing. So, that's less than ideal. I think I want to click Ice Beam again, just to get damage off on this thing. I'm not worried about it. He's going to go for the Giga Drain and kill me. He wins at this point in time. I cannot win, so I'm not really going to try to stall it out much longer. Oh, that sucks. First really poor game I can say that I've played in my time of bringing back Wi-Fi battles to the channel. And this has been one of my favorite teams to use on Showdown. When I built it, it was one of my all-time favorites. I absolutely adored this team. So, real quick, I'm going to click U-turn one last time and go out of this game. Let's just see how much damage this U-turn does. Why does that do so much damage compared to Ice Beam when you're never the Psychic? This isn't going to do a whole lot to me, actually. So, I'm not going to roost at all here. I'm just not. Like, realistically, Giga Drain I think will do more because it's... no. He will be getting health back though, so I'm not going to stall this game out, and I hope he doesn't think I'm going to, because I'm not. At the same time, he could go into Volcanion at any point in time and just Steam Eruption. That did a lot of damage. That wasn't even a crit. So, I'm going to be able to kill the Celebi, so that's a plus. And hopefully he goes into Volcanion and just clicks Steam Eruption. Like, I'm really hoping that's what he does. I'm not going to try to fight it, like, at all. Conk is at very low health. This is at very low health. I'm just going to click U-turn one more time. Hopefully take out this Celebi. U-turn Gliscor getting a kill in this game. But Mega Gardevoir couldn't even hit a Focus Blast. Well, she hit a Focus Blast, but not two of them. So, the Celebi is going to go down, which, by the way, Equa, if you are watching, that's going to happen to your Celebi from all of my U-turners in the PGL, which, by the way, we have drafted for the PGL. I will be uploading a video soon telling you guys what all is going on with that stuff. Go into Volcanion. Please go into Volcanion and click Steam Eruption. Please. Pretty please. Just so I can have the thumbnail for it. Like, that's really all I want. Which might be really bad and selfish of me, but I don't care. I don't know what's so hard to think about. Like, you go into Volcano and click... There we go. Please. There we go. He's going to click Steam Eruption here. If he misses, I'm going to click EQ anyway. Like, it does have a chance to miss, like, 90% accurate. So, you never know. Volcano looks really cool, though. I'm not going to lie. I really like it. I just hate using it. I'm not good with it. I outspeed this thing. So, if he misses this, he's going to lose his Volcanion. Steam Eruption? Oh, he hits. That is such a cool animation, though. Good game, my dude. Very good game. I really enjoyed that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like down below. It's always fun whenever I get absolutely creamed. Make sure you guys go check out his Twitter. It'll be down in the description below. And I hope you guys are looking forward to the next battle, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.